Oh yeah, hot yoga problems on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Actually, what time is it? 10:30. It's not the afternoon yet. It just feels like the afternoon. I usually get up so dang early, man. I'm an early riser. These 9:30 yoga classes feels like 4 in the afternoon, man. All right. What's my problem today? I'm going to tell you, man, and it's very challenging, and I bet some of you can relate. Today's problem is running behind. Running behind. I hate when I'm running behind schedule, man. This is a yoga problem that really, it's before the class even starts. Because in my opinion, the best hot yoga is more than just the session. It's the pregame, it's the postgame, it's this whole mental state that I get geared up for. It's an extraordinary thing. But I got thrown off today. I got thrown off today by Mother Nature. Man, it snowed here in Northern Virginia. And, there was a couple things that threw me off. First of all, I'm usually a weekday yoga guy. Weekday hot yoga, 6 a.m., bam. I'm in, I'm out, I'm ready to face the day. It is extraordinary. On the weekends, I try to keep up with the practice. I try to maintain. But they don't do 6 a.m. classes on Saturday. I'm just going to say, I'm going to put this out there. If someone held a 6 a.m. hot yoga class in the greater D.C. metro area, I'd probably be game for that. But as it stands, the studio where I am heavily invested is like an all-inclusive membership. I go as much as I want, so therefore I am incentivized to max it out. They don't offer 6 a.m. on Saturdays. Anyway, they have a 9:30 class. Actually, they have a 7:30 or like an 8:30 at a different studio a little bit further away, but it was all booked up. Dude, when it snows in this area, which is not super common, people get hunkered down. They don't get out to the studios. And when the roads are clear, as they were this morning, it's like a deluge. Everyone's back in the hot yoga game. I got to get in there. So all these classes were booked up. It was like, you want to be on the wait list? And my answer is no. When have you ever been on the wait list that it's worked out? Like you just roll in there. Yeah, I'm on the wait list. I'll just wait till all the great spots are taken. I'll just slip in there at the last minute. Everyone's going to love me. Yeah, you're a wait lister. No, I'm not wait listing. So the 9:30 class was still open. Bam! Couple clicks of the button, I'm in. But this is my fatal mistake. I underestimated the amount of time it would take to scrape my car. I haven't driven anywhere the past couple days. I've been hunkering down like the rest of society. Snowpocalypse, it's like, what was it, 4 inches, 5 inches? It's nothing, man, it's nothing. But I didn't do anything. I've been sitting around for 2 days in my car. It's like, the temperatures here are fascinating. It's cold, it snows, then it warms up, but just enough to melt. Then it gets freezing at night. It freezes, it warms, it freezes. A couple days of that, couple nights of that, man, my car is like saran wrap ice. I don't know how to describe it, but I had to like break into my car just to start it. And usually here's my plan. I'm going to get back to this whole idea. I'm running behind. Here's the thing, man. If my typical class, let's say, starts at 6 a.m., I'm out the door at 5:30, and it only takes me 10 minutes to get to the studio. I am the early bird that gets the worm. I'm the early yogi that gets the space. That's what I'm talking about. I have particular preferences, very specific locations that I seek out. I want to claim. I want to hunt that land. I want to grab it. Stake my claim to the corner. I'm usually in the top right corner, right in front of the mirrors, so when I take my glasses off and I can't see anything, I can at least see myself in the mirror. Barely, little blob that I am, but it's right there in front of me. Maybe I'll be in the back row if I have my contacts in, just so I can, like, scope the situation, make sure no one's coming up behind me to attack me. I'm very much a corner prowler, man. I'm a corner prowler. I like to be in the corners. And in order to, this is not an unusual preference. I think a lot of people like the corners. Are there any corner yogis out there? Hit me up. Let me know. I think it's a popular thing. But in order to claim the corner yogi priority, like premium space of any studio, you gotta roll in early. Like, they open the studio typically 15 minutes before a session. I'm right there. I'm like that guy knocking on the door. Let me in! I'm ready to do some yoga, lady. Let's go. I gotta claim my space. There are some really aggressive space claimers. Maybe you're one of those people. I'm not this aggressive. I act like I'm chill. I roll in. I'm like strolling. I'm just chill. In my mind, I'm like, I gotta get in there. I gotta get my space. But I don't want to present that way. I don't want to look like I'm super eager to claim the best spot in the studio. There's some people that like roll in. They don't even take their shoes off. They're like, they race in. They throw their mat down. They claim their spot, and then they go back out and they get prepared, take their jacket off, throw their shoes off. It's kind of a fascinating thing to watch. But here's the biggest issue. Like, again, as I approach my house and I wrap up this episode, and it's just this yoga problem, hot yoga problem, man. Running late. I was running late because the car was packed with ice and snow, and I didn't calculate. So I got late. I didn't get late. We're gonna talk about that in the future. These late comers. Like, how late should we let someone in the studio? I don't know, man. I have pretty strict rules about that. Once we start, lock the door. You're not in, buddy. You're out. But that's not usually how the world rolls. I understand, but I don't do late. I don't do late, man. I don't do late. I like to be early. I like to get my claim. And today I was off my game. I was running behind. And when you're running behind, it throws you off, man. And I guess, not surprisingly, all the best spots were taken. No corner spots. What's a boy to do? What's a yogi aficionado to do? Well, there was one corner spot. It was in the back corner by the broom closet. Really condensed. No one likes that space because you can't really do any of your supine twists. You're banging up against the wall, the closet, and there's trash cans and crap. So I was thrown off my game. I was running behind. That's my yoga problem today. Hot yoga problems, running behind. Let's not run behind in the future. Let's be ahead of the curve, my friends. We'll see you next time on Hot Yoga Problems. Yeah.